Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm going to share with you guys some ways you can use the Dollar Tree signs and transform them into even better signs or even better decor. So you guys, let's jump into the video. Alright, for this DIY, you'll be using two of these stretch canvases. These are from Dollar Tree, and I love that they have the black ones now because I just feel like they just look a little more modern, a little more pretty. I don't know, it just gives a little bit of something. I guess a black canvas isn't really pretty, but I like it anyways. And then once that was all apart, I am just going to be using this bronze color. This is by Arteza. It's almost like a brown, and then with a little bit of water, and I am going to be painting the wood part of the canvas. You could definitely leave it as is. I probably should have sanded these down because they are kind of rough, but we just went with it. And I love this color because what I'm going to be doing next or after the next part, it all matches and all looks really good together. So all I do is take my glue gun and glue the little wood part of the canvas onto the regular canvas. You couldn't see that smoking in here. I didn't even realize that until I'm watching the video back. Yeah, it was definitely smoking, so it must have been super, super hot, or my paint might have not have been all the way dry, at least 95% of the way dry. So anyways, I just add it to the canvas. I'm using these wall stickers from Dollar Tree and adding these to the centers, and that's why this color looks so great. I love these wall stickers. They're so fun to use, and I feel like I don't use them as often as I should, but I love this pack. I think this is like a more like modern boho. I don't know what kind of feel it is, but it's a good one. Alright guys, this video is also sponsored by Poshmark. If you guys have never heard of Poshmark, it is the easiest way to sell your items and make a little bit of extra cash. You guys, I love selling home decor and my clothing on there. I'm going to be selling more home decor, so I have a ton of Rae Dunn items. Although I love Rae Dunn so much, I don't have enough room for everything that I want, and I see new items and then I'm like, I have nowhere to put things. So I'm going to show you guys some of the items that I'm selling. You can also find designer items up to 70% off retail price on there. It is just a super fun and easy way. You guys asked me in my last video about shipping and if I charge shipping in there as well. So what Poshmark does is you can sell an item, they take a percentage off, but they do tell you exactly what you're going to be getting for your item. There is like no hidden anything when it comes to them, but they send you a label so you can actually just stick that to your box and ship it. So you don't even have to worry about shipping costs. You don't have to worry about charging anybody shipping. That is why I love it the most. It is amazing. But you guys, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be selling, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to upload your items to sell on to Poshmark. Okay, you guys, so I just used my phone. I have some items right here. I'm going to be selling these few items right here, this pinch and dash. It is all actually Rae Dunn. So not everything on here I'm going to be selling. But you guys, it's super easy. Here's a cute picture of my kids. But you just have to take Poshmark app, download it. It will come up on here. At the bottom, it says you can sell, and then you just add the photo you're going to be selling. So I'm going to move this up just a tiny bit because I'm going to be selling this cereal canister. So all I do is just take a picture. I always like to take a few pictures just to make sure everyone can see that there's like nothing hidden on here, you know, like no big deal. And then also this little bottom has like a stone, so I'm going to do like some close-ups of that. I loved this, but it just did not, this part right here just did not match my decor. But it is super easy. You can list it right here. You set your details, quantity, size, how much you're going to be selling it, and then post it. And this is super easy. So on your closet, you can even see items you've sold, ones you're selling, and then this is one I just posted, this cereal, and then you can just click it and check out everything on here. It is so easy. And like I said, I will leave my closet name so you guys can check that out. But like I said, download Poshmark, description box below. So you guys, it was that easy, and you can download Poshmark in the US, Canada, Australia, and India. And my closet is Kristen K305, so you guys can shop my closet. Link will be in the description box below to download Poshmark. It is free. Do it. You guys will love it. This next one I've been actually dying to make forever. I'm going to be doing that reverse canvas thing once again with these smaller, longer canvases. I've had these forever from Dollar Tree. Using the X-Acto knife, and mine kept falling apart, so I kept getting so angry, and I just wasn't tightening it enough. I'm not sure if that happens to some, but once everything was taken apart, I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in white. I'm just going to be painting both of these canvases. And then once everything was dry, I always use a hair dryer to dry my items, so it just goes a little bit faster, and you can actually make a full DIY project in just a few minutes. So gluing these together, they obviously are the same size, yet they're a little bowed out. So I end up just taking this ribbon, this is the farmhouse ribbon from Dollar Tree, and gluing it to the center. Yeah, it's not perfectly white, but I actually really like the way it looks. I think if I would have known it wasn't super white or exactly what ribbon I was going to use. Anyways, I wrapped it all the way around, and then I'm just using my X-Acto knife once again to pull apart the canvas, or to not pull apart, cut apart the canvas that I'm not going to be using for this, because you can see that once I glued this on, there was a little bit of overlay. And then once this was done, I'm just taking these little caps. These are from Walmart. I'm just going to be gluing them to the bottom to make some legs. Yeah, it says enjoy life on the bottom. No one's going to ever know, and if it does fall over, you have a little fun saying on the bottom. I'm just going to be adding a bunch of greenery. I have a ton of cut greenery faux pieces that I always keep on hand. I keep them in a large baggie, and then I just kind of reuse these over and over again, because you never know when you're going to need some extra greenery or lavender pieces. And I think all of this greenery pieces are from Walmart. Next one is a really fun and easy idea. I'm using 3 of these like square frames from Dollar Tree, and they just come right off, which I really liked. And then I'm just going to be using these little fabric rolls. These were actually from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm using this buffalo check one. I did have to actually use 2 of these because it just was not wide enough. And then I'm just using some Mod Podge and Mod Podging this fabric right onto the backs of the frames. Now I'm just using my rotary blade. Yes, I always cut from top to bottom. I know people say not to do that, but I just feel like it works better. Yes, I probably shouldn't be using a cardboard box. I should be using like a cutting mat. But it's just, you know, sometimes when you watch my channel, you're probably rolling your eyes and going, why does she do what she does? Like, how many years has she been crafting? Probably not as long as others, but my way works too. Just probably not the most professional way. And then I had these really cute stakes. These were from Dollar General, and I picked them up a few months ago when they were putting all their summer items on clearance. They were 90% off, so I paid 10 cents a piece for these. And I'm just adding some Jenga blocks to the back side of this, just so I have somewhere to glue the cows, or else it would not work. I wouldn't have a spot to do that. So, yeah. Add Jenga blocks. Yes, I'm a tiny behind, but that little windmill was a Christmas ornament from Hobby Lobby. And I love these. I love these so much. I think these are really fun, and it was only a few dollars to make, so I think that is even better. So these cost under $3 for each of them. I think that's fabulous. Alright, I'm going to be using a pizza pan this time. You can make signs using pizza pans. I've seen a million people do it, so why not give it a little go? This only cost me $2 to put together, which I love anything inexpensive, you guys. I think everybody loves anything inexpensive. I think I ended up doing 2-ish coats of this Waverly chalk paint. I did not do the backside. To each your own, everybody. If you want to paint the backside, you paint the backside. I didn't. I'm using this laundry room wall decal, or this wall sticker. I've had this forever. I want to say like 2 years. Finally using it, and I think this was so easy. I didn't do a ton to this. Literally just painted a piece of pan and added a wall sticker, and I think this looks great. Alright, I think this one has probably been done before. I've probably made many of these, but I'm just using a little galvanized sign and a candle holder, gluing them together and making a really cute candle holder stand. And I have a fall pumpkin lit, of course, because, a little fact here, that's all the kinds I like is anything pumpkin, anything cinnamony. Pretty much the fall scents is all I like burning in my home. All summer long, all winter long, all fall long. That is it. Another idea with these little galvanized signs, the backside's completely, there's nothing on it. I thought I'd grab one of these wall stickers. This is a cute little succulent. Maybe this one isn't a succulent, but most of them on that wall sticker thing was definitely succulents. This looks like a money plant. What is this? If you guys know what plant this is, let me know in the description box below. But that's all I did was add a sticker. I think this is really cute, and it looks good with those larger ones. Here we go. I'm using some more stickers, Waverly chalk paint. I'm not sure which one this is for sure. And then I'm just using an Easter sign, and I'm just going to be painting the entire back of the Easter sign. If you really wanted to get in this with me, you could sand the whole back side of that Easter sign, paint over it, and then you'd have like a really nice fresh back. But not today, you guys. So if you don't have all your stickers like I didn't, my friend Nicole, she's done this before, and this is where I got the whole idea, is that you can actually just use the outline of the stickers and paint, and then you still can spell out welcome. And I also just used a crate for the bottom, gluing it, painted the same. I cannot think for the life of me what color this paint is. I feel like I used it so much I should know what it is off the top of my head. Just a dark brown by Waverly chalk paint, and then just using Waverly chalk paint in white to paint the letters, and then you add some florals and some greenery into that crate, and you have a super cute welcome sign. And I just did a little bit of dry brushing in the end just to make this not look so plain, and I love the way this one turned out. All right, you guys, I don't know about you, but do you have some of these calendars left over? Because I'll tell you what, I do. So I'm using 4 of these canvases, cutting them all open with a box cutter because safety first, everybody. Ripping these open, and then I'm just going to be ripping the entire canvas off. I don't want the back side of it. Probably should have kept it, but I didn't. So I'm just using a box cutter. I used a X-Acto knife. You can use a rotary blade. Use just whatever is safe. Don't cut yourself. So yeah, I'm just going to be tearing all of these apart. Next, I'm just going to be picking out the images through my calendar or my calendar photos, and then I'm just going to be tracing around the edges, and it doesn't matter if you see pen or not after you cut them out, because it's going to be covered with the canvas wooden piece anyways. I don't know why I say the canvas wooden piece. It's really like just a wooden frame, I suppose. Once you rip the canvas off, it's not really a canvas anymore. So anyways, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I picked some ducks, I picked some geese, and yeah, I just end up gluing these together and making a cute little piece with the same color paint that I don't know what it is. And I'm going to be using some scrapbook paper because I did end up cutting some of the animals out and gluing them to scrapbook paper. It just kind of looks cuter. It doesn't look so, how you say, calendar-like-ish. So I thought this was like a really fun like little technique, and I just used a glue stick to glue these little animals onto the scrapbook paper. And when I glue everything together, I just use a hot glue gun. You can really use whatever you want, but this just works best for me. It may not stay in place, so if you do want this to be like a more permanent type thing, you could really use some E6000, super glue. I mean, there's really all different kinds of glue to use. If you guys ever want to hear my super glue story, let me know in the comments below if you're new, because I've told it a few times, but sometimes it's just kind of fun to like talk about again. And so I really don't use super glue at all for my story reasons. And then I'm just doing some dry brushing. I think this is the Waverly Chalk Paint in Ivory. I kind of always go back and forth between the ivory and the white. I think it just depends on like what season it is. Like I'll go for white when it's like summer and winter, and then like I feel like in the fall time you just like want an extra like warm tone. This little chalkboard and some stickers, Farm Fresh, glue it to the center, and that little chalkboard tag was from Dollar Tree, and then the little Farm Fresh stickers, that was actually from Walmart, and I think they're only 98 cents.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town. Like so.
In this last one, I'm using these $5 signs. These are from Dollar General, but I wanted to use these. I love these signs. I think they are so stinking cute. I'm just using the Waverly Chalk Paint in Moss. I love this color so much. I love farmhouse stuff. I know it's not for everybody, but I love this color. I think it's so pretty for farmhouse decor and for spring decor. It doesn't just have to be farmhouse. And then I'm using the Waverly Chalk Paint ink to paint the other one. Then I'm just going to be using some Chalk Couture stencils. I know that is also not for everybody, but it is just another fun way and a fun technique that you can do when you are using dollar store signs.
Many times before we look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay.
Guys, that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this gave you some great ideas to use some dollar store signs. If you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, consider sticking around and subscribing. Also, don't forget to download Poshmark. I will leave a link in the description box below, and you can shop for my closet or for your favorite brands. It is super easy to sell and buy on that app. It is free, and you will absolutely love it. But you guys, that is it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Last, but all the fun times we had, I'll never forget.